Okay, so we're doing a door service here, and then plus she needs an extra remote control, which is transmitter remotes are 121 if you look right there. So that'll be the door service 349 and 121 for the remote. So we're just gonna lube up her opener and take it from there. Okay, so if you look at like the track, like
did you hang his motor?
I hung the motor right here, and then see like up there, you see how that's like lath and plaster? It's not even, it's like stucco. See how we used to run this, see how that box there, we ran electrical, but someone else ran the electrical here, but we used to run that. We'd tap into like that and we'd run it up and over. But
you know how to do that?
Yeah. You see and probably hung this door though, because I wouldn't have put a piece on there. I would have went straight onto the stud, straight in. But look at this. Look at how it comes up. Don't look down the door. Yeah. See how it goes up? Look at the gap here. Like that's how it's supposed to go up.
That's good.
We should take a picture of the time. You have your phone on you? We've been here about 3 minutes working. Time is 4:28. Do they have a ladder in there?
What do you need ladder?
I gotta tune in the remote. I guess I can do it from the, oh no, I'll know is I just do it from the top. Can you reach?
The top?
No, the yellow button.
Where is it on these?
Reach up and pull down that cover. Can you reach the yellow button?
It's like a winding rod, I can press it.
Huh?
Like a winding rod or something, I can press it.
Here, this is how you do these, you know how?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue.
Okay, now go ahead and do that. Okay. Seven, 8. Now you lock it in. Done. See the little pivot point? Did you already do that?
No, I just got the track. Why are these like wood door? It is a wood door. But why are these like a non-insulated door?
What do you mean?
See how these are going in like a wood door and those are like lags or self-tappers?
Oh, could they use carriage bolts? They used to be carriage bolts through the whole thing. Now they're doing the end, so you don't see the bolts on the outside. It's just probably easier for the manufacturer.
This one's actually
Reach up with this and do the back bearing. Here, let me see. Let's get here. Then do these like pivot points here. Wait, I would do that back edge there, and then a little pivot point in there. I hung this door and motor probably 15 years ago. And you can close that now. Just push up. Yeah, don't pull out. Push up, straight up, because it'll now push it up, that end, then push up. Now push it. So we are basically done. And the thing about this is we got to look for things to do because there's so little to do here. So we go over everything, make sure. I mean, this is basically when you service the door, that's what you get. So this charge is going to be $349 for the service. And then we might as well check the belt. The belt's good. And then I'm actually going to charge $121 for the remote. $470 they're going to get. And what time is it now? Time is 4:33. 10 minutes. We can put the tools away. I'll write up the receipt.
Well, I don't know about that warm weather yet.
Yeah. So anyway, the door's smoother now. Seems like it actually picked up speed going up. So it was all dried in the track. It was kind of corroding. We sprayed it all down.
It doesn't make quite as much noise as
Yeah, when it gets dried up, when it doesn't have any of the lube on it, the hinges and the rollers don't have, they can't move in and out like they should. So it's kind of more crickety when it goes up.
use something or
Well, you got to know where to spray it. So if you just spray it all over it, it just gets all over the door. It'll leak off the door. So there's
gotta be
pivot
sprayed
points.
right in the
Well, there's pivot points on. There's 2 on each hinge, and then the rollers, and then on the track there's where you could see on the inside of the track where the roller wears. You only got to do it probably once a year, or once every couple of years. But you have wear marks on the inside edge here. We lubed all that. That's where it pushes hard because as it comes down, you see how the track is tighter down there? Then it gets wider.
yeah.
Everything gets tighter as it closes so that you have no gaps. So it pushes against the inside of the track more in here. So if it gets dry in there, then
It's wider down here than right there, I see, right?
yeah, that's because the hinges go from flatter to they graduate as they go up. So, but everything's designed to be tight when it's closed with no gaps. But it also wears on the rollers. See the rollers when they close, it puts pressure on the rollers as it goes down. So if that's dry in there, it's not going to run as smooth. And then
Yeah.
and then what else? I mean, it looks pretty good. Everything else, this here, that track, this concrete must be moving, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we would have put it up that high. Yeah.
Well, you can see this crack here has.
You guys gonna fix it? They can cut a straight line here, and then cut it right here, straight line, and then pour that at an angle, going down, and then put a drain in there. You know the drains.
Yeah.
So the water runs down away from the door, and then I guess you could tie it into. You must have some drainage that goes to the street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just tie a piece into there, and then it'll fall into the drain and go out. It'll keep the water away.
See, there's something starting here.
But anyway, everything looks good. So yeah, she's gonna come. Here's the new remote. This one works now.
Okay.
Here's the new one, and then it's we lubed everything, tightened everything, and it's
Sounds better.
no, it definitely does. Cause I know.
Yeah, 'cause it was getting clanky.
Well, it's kind of dry, especially on the bottom of the track. It was kind of corroding, like in the corners. These are the stickers we put by the wall buttons. We probably out here like 15 years ago, and then maybe we came back again and hung the opener, the date, if I can see the date on it, 2013.
I
People go-
don't know how I found you. I haven't a clue.
Well, we did the door,
Yeah,
and then we
but
did the
this
opener.
was
Oh,
years-
originally.
Oh, you had.
You probably found us when there were phone books.
I don't look in phone books.
Even 20 years ago, 15 years ago, right? I remember being here.
Oh,
So-
God, you've
yeah,
been
yeah.
here 3-4 times.
Well, one of the guys, Marty, he passed away. You remember Marty?
No.
No.
Oh, was he old?
No.
Oh, God.
He was 59.
Oh, that's my son's age.
Yeah. So everyone knows him, and he was the funniest guy. I've known him my whole life since I was 8 years old.
Did he teach you?
No, he actually got into it because of me.
Oh.
And even in high school, I used to work at the company, and
What did he die from?
COVID. But you can't just blame it on COVID. He got sick, but
Thanks, John.
Okay.
This is
you
great.
get a 1-year warranty. If anything happens, just call us and we'll come out.
How often should I call you for service?
Well, most people do it at least once a year. On these type of doors, the wood expands and contracts.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's how the nuts fall off. So yours
I'm a
were
nut.
no, but yours were loose, but none of them fell off yet. But what happens when they get loose? Every time you open and close it, they vibrate.
I remember the old days tightening them.
Oh, really?
and spring with silicone.
Yeah, that's kind of what we did. We tightened the belt. We did some other things. There's other parts that you can't reach that we lube.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
mind.
there's a-
Great
okay.
man.
All right, your old remote is there. That's the old one.
Is it toxic?
No, you want me to throw it out?
Yeah,
All right.
hazardous.
Okay, I'll throw it out. That way you don't get confused. And you're.
I don't get confused. He does.
But he has the other one, unless he put it in your bag.
No, we
Oh.
keep it indoors.
Okay.
Okay, John.
Thanks. Here's the check, 470. So, anyway, you guys should learn this trade. Stop beating around the bush. I'm nobody special. They call me, I go out there, I do the jobs. Every job is, I feel like I'm gonna make a killing. I feel like I'm gonna make a lot of money. More money I'd make in any other type of trade I'd do. More money than anything I can do. Stop kidding yourself. You're not gonna make money online. You're not gonna make money doing all these other fantasy things that, you know, all these people selling fantasies, that's what they are. All these people telling you to sign up for their book or sign up for their instructions, how to do it. That's all a fantasy. This is a real trade, a real thing you learn, a real reality, a real need. It's a necessity. People don't know who to call. I'm telling you, they're thrilled when you get there. I mean, they like when you come out. So when you show up there, they're never gonna tell you no, never. So you might as well get into this business, start marketing yourself on Google and Yelp, and your phone will start ringing off the hook. You can start going out, bring a friend with you. There's garages everywhere. They all need to be fixed. They all break, and they break multiple times. They don't just break once. You see that guy, I've been out there 3 or 4 times, and you know how many jobs I've been to? I've probably been to over 10,000 jobs. So 10,000 times 3, I have 30,000 jobs I have out there. If I make $1,000 on each one, you do the math. So anyway, get involved with this business. It's real important that, you know, if you guys are thinking about getting into this business, that you gotta take action though. That's the problem. A lot of you guys say I want to do it, and then you get up to the plate like in baseball, and then you strike out. You can't just want to do it. It's not going to happen that way. You have to learn how to do this. That's the first thing you learn. Once you learn how to do this, you're going to be anxious to go out there and do this. And then once you do it and it works, you're going to love doing this. This is going to be an accomplishment. Every job is an accomplishment. And then on top of it, they pay you all kinds of money to do it. So anyway, I hope to see you sign up for this class. You could go to www.garagedoortrainingschool.com. Learn how to do this. There's a lack of garage door technicians. Your phone will ring off the hook. One guy in an area can't handle all the work. There's not enough time in the day. So guess who they're going to call? They're going to be calling multiple people. That guy's not going to answer his phone if he gets busy, or if they call you first, he's going to say he can't get there till tomorrow or the next day. They're not going to want to wait. They're going to call the next ad. It's going to be you. You're going to say, I'll be there in 30 minutes. They're going to say, great. You're going to show up and you're going to make the money. That's how it works. That's how life works. So you just run the ads. People will call you. You'll say, I'll be there in an hour. And you go out and make this kind of money. It's not that hard. You're not going to ever get in any business that's this little of work. This little bit of work you got to do. You got to have a few springs on your truck, a few cables, and you got to drive around. And I mean, you can't go to a job and say, oh, I'll come back next week. I mean, people don't want to wait in this business. So anyway, so get certified, learn how to do it. We tell you where to buy all the parts. We help you buy the parts. We even help people with their web page. If you need, you know, help getting your web page, getting your business off the ground, we help you with all that stuff. We're not going to do it for you, but that's not part of the class, but we definitely help you. We've done a few web pages for a few companies out there, and they loved our web design, and they're super busy right now. We have guys that, you know, they call in all the time. One guy called from Boston, and this was back during Christmas, and he said he's indebted to us for the rest of his life. He said because he cannot believe how much money he's making, and him and his son even worked on Christmas. And he said he goes into Home Depot and buys all the garage door openers on their shelf, and he drives around and he puts these in all the time. And he makes probably $1,000 every time he does it. This class is so worth it. If I took that class, this job, I would have earned it back, right? So to me, if you sign up for any of the other trades, you're gonna spend $40,000 to $50,000. You're gonna have to put at least $5,000 down, and then you're gonna have to finance the rest. and you could only miss like 2 classes, you get kicked out. So, and you know, you got to stay in hotels, or you got to be there all day. I mean, you got to sit there with 50 other people, and you know, they're not paying attention to you. If you're not learning it, too bad. It's going to cost you more money to stay in the class. So why would you want to throw your money away and learn those stupid trades where you're not going to make any more money? This is way easier. Let's say you became a heating and air guy. You know, yeah, when it's hot out, people's air conditioners break, and you go out, you change capacitors and whatever, compressors, whatever they go out and do. But guess what? They got to go in back of the house. A lot of times they got to, all the time, not a lot of times, they got to crawl in the attics. They got to go up on ladders. They got to go out in the heat, the direct sunlight, where the fans and the fan spins out there. They got to take all that apart. All those parts are burning hot from the sun, and you're not making any more money. In this case, we back right up to the door. You don't have to go anywhere. And that's the next best one, is heating and air. We feel this job is something, you know, it's not that strenuous where a man has to do it. So women are going to be getting in this too. So you guys want to think you're going to get into another trade, long process. You got to start as an apprentice. You got to work for somebody, work your ass off, do all the hard stuff that they don't want to do, make a little bit of money. It might sound good to you now, but when you're making this kind of money, that money sounds like nothing. Yeah, they're going to pay you 30 bucks an hour. Big deal. So get started with this. I'm telling you, www.garagedoortrainingschool.com is where to go. Go on the website, sign up, get your certification, get going on this. Once you're signed up, you'll be able to talk better with us. Calling us up and procrastinating is not going to get you signed up. So all you people that are thinking about signing up, go to the website, www.garagedoortrainingschool.com. Get this thing out of the way so you're confident enough to, you know how to do this. You're not going to do it any other way. So you're not just going to be able to know how to do it. If someone called you right now and told you to come do a spring change, you would have got there and said, I don't know what the hell the first thing to do. But if they call you after you take this course and you go out there, guess what? You're going to know how to do it. All you got to do is tell the guy the price. And we give you price sheets as well. You just got to laminate them. We give you price sheets, what to charge customers. We give you, you know, all the tools you're going to need. We show you what tools you're going to need. We have a video for that. I mean, there's so much that comes with this, and you get a lifetime membership to the class. So by the time you get to a job, if it takes 30 days before you get a call and then you finally get out there, like on most hands-on classes, you're stuck on your own. So on our class, we have little mini videos on the website and they're all labeled. Like if you forgot how to reset the cables, which side to put on first, all that stuff. All you got to do is go to that little resetting cables. They're all labeled, and watch the little 5-minute video, whatever 5 to 10 minute video. It'll show you exactly how to do it again. It refreshes your mind. So you're not on your own when you get to a job. It's like you have a mentor in your back pocket. Anything that you want to do, like, you know, you forgot how to identify torsion springs, you go right to identify torsion springs. You can look it up and then watch the little video. It'll show you exactly how to identify them. And then you'll say, oh, okay, this is the left, this is the right. I mean, any little thing we have on there. This class is so worth it.